All right, y'all. Good die back again once again. Let's lock in. Shout out to the IPA, International Passport Association. Official merch link just below this video in the YouTube store. I got a question, or at least I should say I've had a profound thought over the last couple of days about this that really blows my mind, right? So, a while back, I put out a video featuring Cardi B and a couple of lyrics that she mentioned in her song, right? Talking about toxic relationships, dude wanting to be with toxic women. And, you know, that video got some people saying maybe you're reading too much into the views of it, or maybe this, that, and the other. And, you know, to an extent, I believe in everybody being able to share in their understanding of what I put out as content. And again, you have to be able to accept everybody's viewpoint, whether they agree or disagree with you, right? But this one right here is not anything new, right? This is not anything new that I'm about to reveal to y'all. But I want to have this conversation just real quick. Ladies, I want to know why y'all listen to other ladies that are kind of leading you guys down the wrong path, right? Why would you consistently listen to people who are leading you down a wrong path, right? And I'm only going to give this particular example because it's the one that's the freshest in my mind, right? Now, me and my young lady, we did not a review, of course, but we listened to Beyonce's album, and everything on the album was, you know, talking about thotting it up and the whole church girl song and all of that extra stuff, right? But she's married, right? Cardi B, her music promotes strong, independent women. Go out, do your thing, get your bag, you know, live that promiscuity lifestyle. You'll be your independent self, get the bag, whatever. But she's married, right? So you have these women that are basically telling you to do everything that is the exact opposite of what they're doing. That's the conversation I want to have with y'all today. You're listening to women who are telling you to do the exact opposite of what they've done. So it begs the question, deep down in a woman's core, I believe, not all of them, but the majority of them, they just want to be married and they want to have kids, they want to have relationships, right? But yet and still, society is out here telling these young ladies, yo, go out there and be independent, get your bag and stuff like that. Like, honestly, that is not what's going to attract a real one, right? You might attract a broke dude with your money, but somebody who's out there getting their own could care less about how much money you have, right? I mean, it would be ideal to be with a young lady that has her own money. I mean, that just makes it easier for the relationship to keep pushing. You got yours, I got mine. So at least I know if we're in a relationship together, you're in this relationship because you actually want to be here, not because you want to be here. You feel me? No, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Not because you have to be here. You want to be here, but you don't necessarily have to be here. You're not here for my resources. You're just here because you naturally want to be, because you have your own. So again, I'm not against dating a woman that got her own thing going on. That's for sure. 100. Right? And I'm not ashamed, nor am I, how can I say this, afraid or emasculated by a young lady that makes her own bread. Because again, I make my own money too. I don't need yours. And if you come to the stage, you don't need mine. It kind of makes it work out better for me. Right? But it begs the question that all of these strong, independent, career-oriented young ladies who opt not to have kids, I wonder if that option is basically made because of the things they hear in the songs made by some of the young ladies who have, as a result, done the opposite of what they've told you. The opposite of what they told you. One more time. The opposite of what they told you. So, yet and still, you want to have career and all of this stuff, and I get it, but in reality, if you looking to settle down and be with somebody, you know, your better years can be behind you just like that. Not saying that you can't get somebody when you're older or whatever. You know, cougars out there, man, they getting them. But they're getting young men that they know that they can manipulate and control, right? The betas, to an extent. They're not necessarily getting men that can meet them where they're at. Somebody who can, what do they say, bring out their feminine side or some shit, right? So, when I think about career-oriented young ladies, if you really have chosen in your life not to have kids, do that, right? That's you. That's you, boo. Look, what can I say about what you choose to do with your life, right? So I just want to make sure that when I say this, I say it the right way. You've made that choice. You've made that decision. I don't want you to then, when you are at a certain age in your life and you look back and you realize that you chose career over a family, but deep down inside you wanted a family. I can't sit there and expect you to look back and now all of a sudden have a moment, right? There was that, what's her name? The 40-year-old, I think she was a soccer player that honestly realized that she was about to hit the wall and that she was about to hit an age in her life where it may be almost close to impossible for her to find a true quality relationship. I don't want that to be y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to be you. I don't want that to be you because somebody told you that this is what you have to be. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want you to be that because somebody told you that you have to be that. Or somebody's in your ear saying, yo, you don't need a man. You don't have to be with somebody. You can do it yourself, right? And then when you realize, motherfucker, it'd be hard out here just to do the shit by yourself. I don't want you to try to run it back and say, oh, well, now I want a man. Don't allow anybody to influence your thoughts unless they prove to you that they themselves have been able to successfully do it on their own and that they're genuinely, truly happy with the decisions that they made. Because some people like to put on that front face. Yeah, I'm happy. Look at me living my best life, taking trips to Dubai, taking trips to, Africa and stuff like that. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Look at me on the Instagram. Sometimes that shit is a front. You don't see me post a lot on Instagram or anything like that. You might hear me talk about my life experiences here, but that's it, because I can be able to share and be honest with my people and my crowd or anybody who opts to watch me. Make sure you like and subscribe. But at the end of the day, some of these people out here just faking the funk. And you know it. You know they faking it. You can kind of see it, right? Because as soon as they do their little short story and shit, they out here just mad and miserable because they're fucking alone. Yes, baby, money is good, but money can't keep you warm at night, right? Yeah, it can buy you warmth. You feel me? If you want to get your little sugar daddy, sugar baby, or whatever the fuck, I don't know. But in reality, if you're looking for something of quality, it's just going to be difficult. And this is just something I've been thinking about, guys. Don't read too much into it. I just wanted to have the thoughts, get what I was feeling out so that you guys can reciprocate that and at least be able to explain to me how you guys feel, right? You got women out here trying to encourage this independent woman, thought-provoking, look at me dress sexual, look at me being promiscuous, but yet and still they're wives, right? They have husbands, but yet and still they're teaching you or taking you down a path. They're taking you down a path that is not a path for everybody. That is not probably a path that you wanted to go down in the first place, but because they're your idols, because they're so influential to an extent, they've pretty much told you this is what you need to do with your life, but have done the exact opposite. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my video, man. That's my time, effort, and energy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to share, like, comment, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to support the Good Doc in any capacity, ebooks, all of my good shit listed in the link in the description area below. If you want to throw a couple dollars on the Good Doc's books, there's a heart down there that says thank you just below the video. I'd appreciate it. PayPal, Cash App, you already know what it is, baby. I just want to have this conversation. I love y'all, man. I want to hear what you guys got to say. Make sure you don't leave me hanging. Comment section below, let me know. All right, man. Y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out. Peace.